Hello, and welcome to Grug Gaming, and welcome back to our Let's Play of Final Fantasy II, or 4, depending on which one you want to call it. Last episode, we got through the beginning, intro of the game. Let me open up this delicious root beer. Oh, there we go. And in the beginning, we were Commander of the Red Wings as Cecil. We asked some questions about why we were stealing magical crystals from people that couldn't really fight back. And because of our questioning, the king decided to strip us of our rank and send us on a low mission off to this village of Mist. We need to check out the town around Baron first before we head off there. I've done a tiny bit of leveling off screen. I've gotten us up to level 13 across the bat. So let's go ahead and check out the city of Baron. Here we go. Town of Baron. I'm sorry. So we'll look around, see, ooh, found a cure potion. In the inn here, we have a nice little lady. Why are you wearing such dark armor? Are you a bad guy? Well, that's the question we're trying to find out. We feel like we might be. Wanted, great dancers. Ask at the counter of the Baronian Inn. Hello, lady. Cecil, I've done nothing. I've never failed to pay the taxes. Oh, secret door. Not that secret. When you think about it, we got a tent, a heal potion, and a cure. Nothing in there. Welcome, Mr. Dark Knight. Money? No, I can't charge you. So people are so afraid of us, they won't even charge us. We are of course, the most evil, scary man in the kingdom, being the Dark Knight for the king. But that's all that's going on here. Otherwise, it's 50 gold to sleep at the inn. Nothing too crazy. At least it doesn't feel too bad for inn prices. This is the training room for you warriors. We teach you how to advance in your adventure. You'd better listen to the instructions, or you may not go far. Well, that might be useful to us. To make a record of your journey is called save. You can make a save on the field map or save points all around the world. It is better to save before taking a rest or going to unknown places. Even if your party is wiped out, you may restart from the point in which you saved. You can change your name by talking to the man on the left. He's everywhere. Find him in towns. When walking, only one person shall be shown. You can select that person by pressing the R button. Hey, look! Kane's leading the party. We'll go back to Cecil. You can make a total of 4 saves. You'd better make more than 2 saves, in case a save should be lost. Specifying where to save your data, your family can enjoy the game in turn, so multiple people can play your cart. When you hear a new name, you'd better note its direction. Same as maps. The upper part means north and lower south. Left means west, and to the right is east. Do you know chocobos? They are ostrich-like birds which can be used as transportation. They live in the round-shaped forest. You can catch and ride chocobos using A button, just like talking. While riding chocobos, you don't encounter enemies. You can't go inside of places with chocobos. Get off first by pushing the A button. Remember, chocobos will return to their woods when freed. When your items get too many to carry, go to the big chocobos and leave items in their care. Whoop. When it smells like chocobos, use a carrot. Big chocobos will surely appear. Ooh, what's up these stairs? The second floor! Recklessness often proves to be damaging. When you are losing a battle, don't hesitate to run away by pushing the L and R buttons at the same time. Don't keep running away from your enemies. You may drop some money when escaping from them. There are spells which can be used for all. In the battles, you can cast the spell on all enemies by pushing the control pad to the left, and all allies to the right. On menu screen, you can cast spells to all by pushing either left or right. I've got to get a new controller. This A button is terrible on this one. You should move the people with less HP to the back by using the change command. During the battles, you can change the front and rear row by pressing the left of the control pad when in turn. By pushing to right, you can select parry. You need to decide quickly in battles. If you're not confident or not used to it yet, use the menu screen to reduce the battle speed. Some monsters have their weak points. Monsters of Fire is weak against coldness. Monsters of Ice is weak against fire. See? Monsters living in water are weak against the attacks of thunder. Monsters like zombies and skeletons, receive great damage from fire and cure magic. Some weapons can be used as items during battles. You have to equip them on the hand first, though. To change or supply new weapons during battles, select and change within the item window. Be careful not to run out of the arrows. Bows won't, but arrows will be gone when used. You can equip weapons on a certain hand. There are some who can equip on both hands, though. And finally, if you want to read the words slowly during the battles, reduce the battle message speed. We got a little sign up here, it looks like. Nope, can't read it. So you will notice some kind of rough translations. This is the translation that came out in '91. There have been newer translations of this game since then, but this again is the one that's nostalgic for me to play. Has some very famous lines in it that we'll come across. But one thing to remember too, this being the original Final Fantasy II/4, it was originally released also as Final Fantasy IV Easy in Japan, so it's also the combat's a little bit easier, the game's a little bit easier than real Final Fantasy IV. And one reason for that is that the Japanese market, or Nintendo, Sony, can't think here, Square, when they released this game, they didn't think that maybe American audiences would be as familiar with the way RPG mechanics worked in games like this, so they made an easier game to ease people into this. Now, not nearly as bad as Mystic Quest. That is a game for dummies, though. Cecil of the Red Wing, Misty Valley is beyond the Cave of Northwest. Why is the king training the soldiers how to use the Sword of Darkside? I don't know. Maybe he wants us to be evil. We have an item shop here. Lady, come back. Don't forget to take Cure 1, Heal, and Tent. It'll be tough outside of the town. I'm going to buy some extra potions. We have a little bit of extra money for me leveling up. So why don't we buy 10 cures, just in case. Why don't we buy a couple life potions, just in case someone dies. Why don't we buy a tent? Let's buy a couple carrots. Let's buy some heals, in case we get poisoned. I'm not going to worry about ethers right now. I'm not really concerned about magic points. So while we're here, why don't we tidy up our items? So here's all the items that we've purchased. A cool thing that we can actually do is we can hit sort here at the bottom, and that's going to go ahead and stack all of our items together. You can see how much better that is at letting us have everything kind of condensed down. The other cool thing it does, if you remember from Final Fantasy I, we can only have 99 of an item. Here we can have multiple stacks of 99, so we can carry a ton of items with us if we want to. This is the Serpent Road that leads to Mysidia, but now Mysidia has sealed the road. So we can step on here, but we can't travel yet. It has been sealed at Mysidia's end. It's a good thing you get to come back, that you don't just like magically against a wall over in Mysidia. That would be terrible. A locked door. Ooh. Let's check out this well. Nothing going on here. We got Cid's house. More all-night work. He still feels young. Town folks speak ill of the soldiers and the king. My father often quarrels with them for that. Oh, how nice of you, daughter of Cid. The Guide of World Birds. The history of shipbuilding. The history of shipbuilding again. Ouch! Buoyancy and its principles. Nothing here. It's the new engine. Aw. Look at Cid having a little dream about the new engine. Alright, we got an armor and weapon shop over here, it looks like, too. And this lady. Don't go to Mist. It will be awful. I can tell. Oh, this is locked as well. Well, I have a mission in Mist. I have to go. Oh, the Dark Knight. Want to see something? Oh, we got some fancy dancing. Look at her dancing. That was some fancy dancing. Wow. The Dark Knight. A bit scary, but cool. Thanks, kid. Thanks for affirming my existence. Looks like we'll probably have some items we can grab over here in the water. And this, of course, if you haven't played... ooh, a tent. If you haven't played many RPGs, you may not realize that you could walk into the water, so this does a good job of just introducing you to that concept that you can walk into the water in this game if you have a way in. We don't need no canoe like we had previously. It looks like we got an old lady out here in the woods. Let's go talk to her, or see if we can figure out how. Yeah, there we go. We gotta cross this bridge. Going across the bridge. Hey, buddy. That door at the west building in the town, it's the underpass to the Castle Baron. Ah, we'll probably need to remember that. And hello, old lady. Rose's mother. Oh, it's Rose's mom. Our girlfriend's mom. The king's become dreadful. I heard you did an awful thing in Mysidia. Don't drag Rose into trouble. I beg you. I'll try not to, ma'am. Ooh, a free tent. Let me just... Ooh, an ether. Let me just steal everything out of your home, though. You know. It's the polite thing to do. So, folks, it looks like it's time for us to head off to Mist. So we have to head through a cave. So let's go ahead and get a save going here. I always like to double up the saves. You never know. And off we go. Shouldn't be too difficult with a little bit of leveling I've done to get over there. But we need to get to the town of Mist. See that waterfall in the corner? That was kind of cool. Alright, we got a couple imps. Nothing to be concerned about. We'll take them out real quick. Here we go. Oh yeah. Feel that victory. 30 gold pieces. Put that in our pocket and move on. So the Village of Mist is actually, we have to go through this cave to get to it. The Cave of Mist. So let's head into the cave. The Misty Cave. Ooh. Now, I don't have maps to these dungeons, as we've had in a lot of our previous... Oh, we gotta be careful with these guys. As we've had in some of our previous games that we've played, I don't have, you know, maps to all the dungeons in front of me. I haven't really done a lot of looking for some. I might go look some up, but if I recall correctly... You don't need as many maps for this. I'm sure I have Nintendo Power copies in the other room somewhere that I can go look up or go online and find some, but I think we should be okay as far as finding everything we need. It's not like we're playing Final Fantasy 1 and have a very limited amount of magic and healing that we have to worry about. And it's not like we're playing Final Fantasy 3... I'm sorry, 6, and trying to make sure that we get all the Genji gloves possible. We're just playing Final Fantasy 2, which I don't think we'll need as much map for. I think we can make it through. I can only think of a couple dungeons that are kind of difficult. The dungeon where we're going to fight 3 sisters, that map's a little rough, but other than that, there's not too much that should be too hard. Go back! Who is it? Weird voices in the cave. Ooh, a cure. Did I miss a treasure chest here?
I don't think I missed a treasure chest. I may have. We'll find out here. Down you go, imp. Nope, gotta go around to get to it. A lot of maps in Final Fantasy II are like this, where there's kind of just weird little secondary routes to get treasures, which is great. I have tried playing Final Fantasy II, the Final Fantasy Nintendo Entertainment System 2, and I actually stopped playing it after a while. I got tired of it, and one of the things that made me get really tired of it were the dungeon maps, which were awful. Just a lot of, dead ends, maps, big long routes with no payoff, no reason to take them, just put in there to annoy the player, basically. It was pretty rough. We gotta go back up and get this treasure chest we missed up here. Doing that little bit of leveling has been nice, because it's letting us one-shot most of these enemies in here, which is helping to speed us through. Again, no fairy water, which for a Let's Player would be nice. Good old Dragon Quest, letting us get through the game without having to have too many random encounters. But not too bad in here. Oh man, we are just getting attacked all over. Oh, okay. Those sword rats are the only real thing that can cause a bit of a problem for us. When you hit them, if they don't die on the first hit, they hit back for about 50 points of damage, which is not inconsiderate, considering we have, just a little over 250 hit points on each of our characters. Alright, down here it looks like, and to the west. East. This is east. Directions are hard. Oh, another cure potion. Leave now. Is it a monster? One's from Baron. Who are you? Return now, and I will not harm you. Show up! Do you still wish to go on? Well, we have to. We have a mission to complete. We must deliver this package to the village of Mist. Then I must. The mist is gathering. Oh no! We are being attacked by a dragon of mist. So, we're gonna fight the mist dragon. Doesn't do much damage. And we're gonna be careful, because if the mist dragon goes into mist form, we don't want to attack it then, because it does extra damage to us. If I remember correctly. But between the fight command for Cecil and the jump command for Kain, we should be okay. Get him, Kain. Boom! I love it when he comes back down like that. Oh, turning into mist. Alright, we're going to want to hold off and not attack for a bit. We'll just do some parries while we wait here. Attacking it now would be bad. I don't really have to parry. It's the active time system. I could just wait. Just sit here and stare at it. There we go. Now, get ready to fight! There we go. Boom! 200 gold pieces. 350 experience. Does it feel to you like maybe that dragon wasn't that tough? Wasn't really in the fight? I don't know. I don't feel good about that victory. But we've made it through the Misty Cave. So we could get attacked by some larvae and some sand moths, apparently. Come on, let's get one more jump from Cain here. Gotta love that attack. In later games, the jump gets even cooler because you can see their weapon when they come down. Alright, the Village of Mist. The package opened automatically. Oh no! That is a bunch of bombs. What? We've brought this package to burn the village? Why? Mommy! Mommy! Who's that? My mom's dragon fell, so my mom did too! I think we just killed her mom back in the cave. I've heard of the people with the power to summon monsters. They are callers. We defeated the dragon, so her mother is gone also. You've beaten my mother's dragon? We didn't mean to do this to your mother. His Majesty wanted to wipe out the callers of this village, and used us to do it. Incredible. I'm afraid we must do away with her too. Cain? She's just a kid. You dare to renounce your loyalty to His Majesty? Forget it. Never again will I follow such an order. Well, Cecil, I knew you'd say so. I won't let you do it alone. Cain, I owe His Majesty much. Still, I cannot disgrace the Dragoons. Then will you... But Baron is the mightiest country in the world. It's impossible for us to challenge his might alone. We must gather other countries. And you know we must rescue Rosa. Thank you, Cain. Not for your sake. Let's get out of here fast. What about the girl? We can't leave her here alone. Listen, it's dangerous here. Come with us, okay? No! Let's take her. No! Go away! Wait, please. Go away! I hate you! I hate you all! So it's us versus girl. I don't want to hit a girl. No! Oh, she has called in Titan. He's cast the Quake spell. He's done some Mode 7 quaking on the map. Oh, she is all right. Cain! Cain? Cain! I can't stay here any longer. I have to escape from Baron with this girl. And so, folks, we head off alone. Just ourselves, the girl in tow, as we travel forward from the now cut-off Village of Mist and begin our quest to stop the evil King of Baron. Folks, that's episode 2 of Final Fantasy II. I'm going to say thanks for watching. Please tell your friends. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, we hope to see you soon.